game ready, steady aim at the target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha.
Hey, it's your girl Madam Money, aka Trap, and welcome to the official Salt in the Game album review of Boldy James and Real Bad Man's Real Bad Boldy. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. Now, I ain't even gonna front to you. I had to give myself a pep talk into listening to this project. You know, anybody who is familiar with me in the channel, he's not, you know, one of my favorite artists out there. You know, I really couldn't get into the price of tea in China with The Alchemist. After that, you know, he dropped the Versace tape. I know he had a project in between there. Manger on McNichols. You feel me? But he's somebody who I respect the fact that y'all like him. But just off of like my first personal introduction to him being off of the price of tea in China, I really couldn't dig it like that. You know, I only liked the one track off of there that was the Speed Demon Freestyle, you feel me? And I felt he was doing his thing on there, even though for a free Speed Demon Freestyle was still kind of slow. But, you know, I don't like to come out here and give an artist like, you know, bad review after bad review after bad review, you feel me? I don't like to do that. So I had to give myself a real pep talk to listen to this, and oh my god. Hey yo, if I would have been introduced to Boldy James with this project, I probably would be one of his biggest fans. Like, this was so amazing to me, like, just straight off the rip. Real Bad Man, I don't know if y'all really familiar with him or his producer's work, you feel me? But this year he dropped a series. It was called On High Alert, and it's like 3 parts. The last part just dropped not too long ago, but he's been sprinkling this out throughout the year, and these shit's been fire. They only been like 5 or 6 tracks or whatever, but what he brings to the table production wise and the artists that he's able to get on some of these tracks is crazy. So if you go back and you listen for On High Alert Volume 1, 2, and 3, you're gonna find Rock Marciano, Flea Lord, Ito, El Camino, Willie the Kid, Pink Sifu. He even have like Coogee Rap on here. Riggs is on here, who just dropped a project that the review will be on the channel this week. Master Ace is always on there. Cool Keiths, .x. Like, he has this range where he could pull a artist, and his production on here is fire. This was one of my secrets. You feel me? Like, one of my secret hit lists for the end of the year, to let y'all know that y'all don't be on y'all grind like me. But dog, this right here was so impressive with me. Let's get right into it, shall we? All right, first track on here, Real Bad Boldy. It's like this traveling western beat. Is very, very interesting. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for the fun with the blues on the low. 3rd time's the charm, hit 'em 2 in a row. 1 love for my nigga Chuck the Deuce for my bros. Like, yo, dog. Like, just fire. Next track on here, Light Bill with Mayhem Lauren, who had dropped Glass 2.0 earlier this year. Like, I hope he puts out some more work next year, to be honest with you. Mayhem, he got a voice out here that needs to be heard, and he needs to step up his game if he's going to be, like, you know, true artist in this shit, you feel me? Because he has bars. But Boldy on this track, bust down Rolodex, fuck a ice grill, flood another nigga block off a White Hill, spin your block 100 shots, that's a light drill, plug on a trillion watch, check my light bill. Thought you had a pint of walk, nigga, bought some NyQuil. It's like, yo, this type of shit, and that's like the hook, you feel me? This type of shit right here is crazy as hell. Bust down Rolodex. That means that my motherfucking contacts is stronger than your watch. I keep telling niggas I got $1 million fucking phone. Don't you forget it. You heard? He also says on here, splash it with the cold water. That's a belly flop. Crack the Rex. Had to whip it in a jelly jar. And then he also said on here that he cooks the whole situation in 24 minutes, which is highly impressive. If you are asking me, I was totally taken back by this project. Next track on here, 1,000 Pills featuring Stove God Crooks. This was the like the single, you know, to get you excited for this project. I know a lot of y'all really did like this track. I like this track too. Cooks on here, the water foggy white, but the pot clear. Through the kilo off the ropes, hit it off the ropes, hit it with a chair. Like simple shit like that. Just dope. The beats on here is so interesting, and they like counterplay off of that, and that's what I'm saying. Like when the right artist gets with the right producer, they can pull something out of them. Because not saying that Boldy James wasn't interesting to me, I just felt that it was like, it's just like real just level thing that was going on the price of tea in China. You feel me? Just this real like just level off thing where I ain't go front. I say, you know, he'll put me to sleep. But these bars mixed with these beats, like this shit is like, this is crazy to me. Failed Attempt, that's another hard track on here. Little Vicious featuring Ito, another dope beat. I'm Big Business, you just a little vicious. You feel me? Ito burns this shit as he always does on every feature he does. He burns it. Let's just be clear on that. Next track on here on 10. That's just a dope sample on there. Hot damn hole, here we go. We locked in. That fish scale got you flaking like, well, got to flaking like some dry skin. And just like the energy involved on here is just so dope. Held Me Down, that's like a weepy beat. I like this, I call it like a weepy beat. Is one of these things that, you know, nigga crying on the track, but he ain't doing that on here. But Held Me Down, that's dope as well. Street Shit, this is chimes and like a little light beat for the content, and that's what I'm saying. Against Boldy James's content with these type of beats, the shit is like a perfect storm almost, in my opinion. You feel me? And this track made me realize that Boldy makes some really dope hooks. He makes some dope hooks where I might not have appreciated before, because just like I said, it be this aura of like, you know, just put this like cloud over you. You know how this like, I don't know if you ever seen the commercials like Zoloft Rock, like in the, like he be in the rain, he just down. That was that's like how I always pictured Boldy James. But now, like, I ain't even gonna front. Next track on here, Goodfoot, featuring Mooch and Riggs. Riggs just dropped Substance Abuse, which is a fire project with Future Wave. Mooch is also on that album as well. This was hard. Next track on here, Champion, which is like, on the blocks, I'm a champion. All them niggas on your block be some damn peons. And it's just like, dog, just the energy on here is just so hard to me. The energy on here made me go back and listen to The Price of Tea in China. And I'm gonna tell you, okay, on The Price of Tea in China, Boldy's bars might have been a little bit harder, but the vibe on here, the overall composition of this, it's like, it's such a just a dope project. It blows the other project out the water to me because it's so interesting to me. It's not redundant and mundane. You feel me when I say all that? So, you feel me? That's what I like. I like when an artist that I might not have respected where they came from, you feel me? Even though I appreciate like everybody's point of view on this. That's why I always ask about him. I always try to see, like, you know, is he artist of the year? Is he breakout artist of the year? You feel me? If he's up against these other people, who's gonna win? Who's gonna take it? And his fan base is very strong. I do that type of thing. People call me an agitator because of this. I do that type of thing just to test people's fan bases from time to time too, because, you know, everything is so fleeting in hip hop, where something is a classic today and never talked about again tomorrow. I do that type of thing all the time just to see the strength in somebody's fan base. He has a very long, like, strong fan base because he's been in the game for such a long time. But this is the type of shit that I like. Me personally, this is the type of shit that would make me more engaged with him. And from here on out, I'll definitely will not discredit or discount or have to pep talk myself into listening to a body of work coming from Boldy James. So let me know what the hottest track is on this. Let me know what the hardest beat on here from Real Bad Man. Make sure you check out that series on High Alert. You feel me? And let me know what's the hardest track on there. I got a couple favorites off of there too we could get into in the comments below. But I'm about to get out of here. I'm Madam Money. You can follow me on Twitter and IG at Madam Money Says. That's MADAMMONEYSAYS. dope. Like, yo, I was so excited to hear that. I was really, really surprised. It like when I have an idea about an artist and they come and they surprise me, they like knock me off my element, my game with it. Like, you got me, then you got me. So I'm in your corner until you fuck up again. That's what I gotta say. Peace.
Scimitar liberate heads from shoulders, they losing composure.
Was I supernova?
The beast back, blood gate, she unleashed that. Ease back, you don't know where my peeps at. I keep that heat that'll light your soul up. Talking about Kundalini, this the glow up. The beast back, blood gate, she unleashed that. Ease back, you don't know